From the moment we start dreaming about travel, certain countries automatically come to mind. Singapore with its futuristic skyline, Japan with its world-class discipline and technology, and South Korea with its vibrant culture and global influence. These nations are often portrayed as the gold standards of Asia, clean, modern, advanced, and unbelievably efficient. And yes, everything you've heard about them is true. They are incredible in their own unique ways. But here's the twist. After traveling to Singapore, Japan, and South Korea, I thought I had seen the best of what Asia had to offer. I thought nothing could surprise me anymore. But then I visited Malaysia, and honestly, Malaysia shocked me. It shocked me in the best way possible. It shocked me with things I didn't expect, things nobody told me about, and things the global media barely shows. So today, let me take you through this eye-opening journey, from three of Asia's most popular destinations to a country that completely changed the game for me, Malaysia. The expectation versus reality of Malaysia. Before arriving in Malaysia, my expectations were good, but not sky-high. Why? Because compared to Singapore, Japan, and South Korea, Malaysia doesn't always get the same level of global spotlight. You hear about Seoul's nightlife, Tokyo's high-tech lifestyle, and Singapore's perfection, but Malaysia remains underrated in international travel conversations. But the moment I landed at Kuala Lumpur International Airport, my perception flipped instantly. KLIA itself felt like a massive welcome sign saying, "You're about to be surprised." The airport was modern, fast, clean, and the immigration process was smoother than many countries I have visited. And then, the real shock. The warmth. Malaysians greeted me with genuine smiles. The immigration officer even cracked a joke. You don't experience that everywhere. Multicultural magic like nowhere else. In Japan, the culture is beautifully structured. In South Korea, it's energetic and modern. In Singapore, it's a polished multicultural blend. But Malaysia? Malaysia is something else altogether. Here you don't just see multiculturalism, you feel it. You live it. You walk a single street in Kuala Lumpur and suddenly you hear Malay, Chinese, Tamil, English, all blending naturally like a symphony. Mosques, temples, and churches stand side by side. Food from different cultures doesn't compete, it complements. Malaysia feels like Asia inside Asia. A place where cultures don't collide, they collaborate. And the best part? Everyone respects each other deeply. You feel a sense of unity that's honestly rare in the world today. The food, Malaysia wins without competition. Before visiting Malaysia, I thought nothing could be better than Japanese ramen, Korean barbecue, or Singapore's hawker centers. But Malaysia's food scene? It's unfairly good. This is where Malaysia shocked me the most. Nasi lemak that melts in your mouth. Roti canai that feels like magic. Char kway teow cooked with fire and soul. Teh tarik pulled like an art performance. Every bite felt like a cultural story. And the variety? Unreal. In one place, you get Malay, Indian, Chinese, Peranakan, Thai, Indonesian, and Middle Eastern dishes, all made perfectly. And guess what? It's affordable. The quality-to-price ratio is something even Singapore and Japan can rarely offer. The people, Malaysia's biggest strength. Japan is known for polite people. Korea is known for friendly service. Singapore is known for professional hospitality. But Malaysia has a different kind of warmth, more personal, more real, more human. Whether I was lost in Penang, exploring Malacca, or simply grabbing a drink in KL, people went out of their way to help. They didn't just direct me, they walked with me. They didn't just answer questions, they held full conversations. One Malaysian uncle even offered me a free ride because it was too hot. The kindness is effortless. It's part of their identity. Infrastructure that nobody talks about. Travelers often talk about Tokyo's trains, Seoul's metro, and Singapore's transport perfection. But Malaysia's infrastructure is massively underrated. Kuala Lumpur has one of the most advanced train networks in Southeast Asia. The highways are world-class. The city connectors, MRT, LRT, monorail, everything works smoothly. Even Grab service is so fast and reliable that I never had a single issue. And the skyscrapers? They're not just tall, they're stunning. The Merdeka 118 Tower, for example, is the second tallest building in the world, and almost nobody outside Malaysia talks about it. Malaysia shocked me because I expected developing nation infrastructure, but what I saw felt like a country leaping into the future. Nature that competes with the world. Still shocked. Yes, because Malaysia isn't just cities. It's home to some of the most stunning natural wonders in Asia. Borneo's rainforests, one of the oldest on Earth. Langkawi's beaches, calm, clean, breathtaking. Cameron Highlands, cool and refreshing like a different world. Sabah, home to Mount Kinabalu's incredible beauty. After seeing Japan's forests, Korea's mountains, and Singapore's gardens, I didn't expect Malaysia to beat all of them in pure natural magic. But it absolutely did. Safety and comfort level. One of the biggest surprises was how safe and comfortable Malaysia felt. Walking in Kuala Lumpur at night felt secure and peaceful. The tourist areas were organized. People were respectful. The vibe was relaxed, not too strict like Singapore, not too crowded like Seoul, not too fast-paced like Tokyo. Malaysia feels like a balanced country, not stressful, not overwhelming, and definitely not chaotic. The underrated factor. Here's the truth. Singapore, Japan, and South Korea are already on the global tourism map. Everyone knows their strengths. Everyone expects them to be amazing. But Malaysia? Malaysia is the underrated gem nobody tells you about. And that's why it shocks travelers. Because you arrive with average expectations. And leave with unforgettable memories. Everything, from the food to the infrastructure, the culture to the hospitality, exceeds what you imagine. Malaysia has the strengths of multiple countries combined. The cultural diversity of Singapore. The warmth of the Philippines. The natural beauty of Indonesia. The modern skyline of South Korea. The food richness of India. The relaxed environment of Thailand. And infrastructure inspired by Japan. In one country. All in one place. Without draining your bank account. Why Malaysia feels like home. Singapore is perfect, but sometimes too perfect. Japan is disciplined, but sometimes too strict. Korea is exciting, but sometimes too fast. Malaysia? Malaysia is balanced. It gives you the right mix of comfort and excitement. It makes you feel welcomed, not judged. It feels familiar and foreign at the same time. Malaysia has the magic of making strangers feel like locals. And that, more than anything else, shocked me. Final thoughts. Malaysia is the surprise you're not prepared for. Travel teaches you one thing. Never judge a country by what you've heard, judge it by what you experience. I traveled to Singapore. I explored Japan. I enjoyed South Korea. But Malaysia? Malaysia surprised me. Malaysia impressed me. Malaysia shocked me, because it wasn't just good. It was far better than I expected. If you think you've seen Asia, think again. Because your journey isn't complete until you see Malaysia, the country that's quietly rising, confidently modernizing, and boldly showing the world that it deserves a top spot among Asia's best.